Welcome back to News 10 this morning. I'm joined now by Pastor C.K. Ney, and he is here to invite you to a new church that you have started. And you told me that this church, 4 weeks.
Yep, it's
4 weeks. So tell us what the name of the church is.
Our church is Jesus' Church of Revival, and we're located at the YMCA in Paris, the hangar, the youth center. I think everybody in Paris knows where that is.
And when are your services?
Saturdays, the doors open at 3:45 in the afternoon, and the service starts at 4:15.
Now, why did you feel like you needed to start this church? What called you to start it?
Well, initially it started, I preach in the nursing homes in Paris, and initially I wanted to preach for the poor and the elderly. But now I've kind of expanded my ministry. I've been in prisons preaching to the inmates. So I've been pretty busy out there preaching for the past 6.5 years. But I love Paris, and something very special about pastoring in your hometown. And it's hard to do because Jesus taught in the Bible that prophets aren't respected in their home territory. And a lot of pastors go through the same problem. If I were to say I'm from Tulsa, 50 people would show up wanting to hear my message. They'd want to know who I am and what I'm doing. But since I'm from Paris, it's a little more difficult to get up and running.
Okay, very good. Do you take offering? Do people need to, that kind of thing?
It's free will. I don't expect anyone to give me their tithe. I'm not after anyone's tithe. I'm not stealing a congregation. But for the saints that are in other churches that want a place to worship on Saturdays, we're there every Saturday. And if they want to give love offerings, that's fine.
And is it open to people of all denominations?
It's interdenominational. That means everybody from every denomination is invited.
Wonderful. And what is your goal of this church? What is your goal, each Saturday that you do your messages?
Well, last time I did it, one lost soul walked in my door, and that made it all worth it.
Wonderful.
One 12-year-old girl got saved. And I love her parents. I know both of them. And when she walked in and said she wanted to come to church, it just fired me up. And
especially, we were talking before on camera, a lot of people right now with the tough economy, that sort of thing, are really looking for something. So definitely they can maybe check out your church and help find that something that will help feed them in this tough time.
Right.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And there's more news and weather straight ahead. But first, we want to give you all that information for the Jesus' Church of Revival. Their services take place on Saturdays in the YMCA hangar in Paris, Illinois. Doors open at 3:45 a.m. with the service starting at 4:15 a.m. If you'd like some more information, you'd like to contact Pastor Ney, there's a phone number on the screen. You're watching News 10 this morning on WTHI. We'll be right back.